All right, everybody, it is time for me to make the announcement that I was talking about a couple days ago. It is December 27th, and because the company that I'm working with has already made their announcement, I can now make my announcement. So, if you guys are familiar with Keto Chow, Coach Nat is over there right now making well, you're not using Keto Chow, are you? You're using...
I was just thinking about taking the chocolate
Because because you can, a lot of people use Keto Chow to make their creamies. She's making a creamy right now. If you know what that is, look it up. They make meal replacement protein powders, but they've actually just come out with a new product that I am super excited about. Chris and Miriam, the owners of Keto Chow, we met them a couple years ago. We've been interacting with them, been friends with them. We've done a bunch of things with them, partnership with them with some stuff at Redmond's. We've done events with them. They hosted a conference a couple years ago that I spoke at. Mm-hmm. That was the first time you got to see me speak live. Right? She was like, "Ooh, he's so hot."
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, right. So Chris and Mary, we love them. They're fantastic people. They do a lot for the low carb keto carnivore community, and they came out with a new product. The new product is called Salty. Okay, salt with an extra T. So Salty. It is an electrolyte mix. Similar to Relight or Drink Element, but it's also a little bit different. I will tell you right now, I've tried all the flavors. They sent us a couple of these bags a few days ago. Within the first night, I think I tried all the flavors. Like I had so much water and so much electrolytes that night
because the flavors.
They were amazing. And as you can see, they've got 9 different flavors. All right, they've got stoked mango, zesty orange. This is clean slate. I don't know if you caught that, right? Unflavored.
Nice.
All right. Booyah berry, citrus splash, coco loco, great in coffee. Also great in coffee, caramel vibes.
Or in a creamy.
Or in a creamy. You got that in the creamy? Nice. Okay.
Caramel macchiato.
Endless Summer, and Mondo Melon. So most of these names are pretty self-explanatory, but they also have a little card in here that lets you know kind of what each flavor is and what it's based on. The 2 things I've noticed about them so far. Number 1, easy to open. Very easy to open. If you're comparing it to Drink Element, sometimes it can be a pain. You can't figure out exactly where you need to pull it. This is very clear. It comes open super easy. Pour it right in. It's very, very mixable. I think it's the most mixable. Look at you smelling.
It smells so good.
It's the most mixable electrolyte powder that I've ever used.
It's like powdered sugar.
It just goes right in. It mixes up right easy. What else? The formulation. Here's the biggest thing about the formulation that is different than the others. Okay, and that is the magnesium content. It's about a gram of sodium, which is fairly standard, but that's pretty much what you would expect. So 1 pack is a gram. If you're trying to get 3 to 5 grams a day, 3 of these is going to cover most of your requirement, plus whatever you put in your food. Easy way to go. All right. The biggest thing I like about this is 1 pack is 175 milligrams of magnesium. To me, that is the biggest thing, right? Keeping that magnesium level up without having to worry about, oh, I also got to supplement this, I got to do that, I got to take all these additional supplements. If you get a few of these a day, that's pretty much the magnesium that you need in a day. I usually take 400 to 600 milligrams of magnesium at night before I go to bed. With these, I may not even need to do that anymore because I do 5 to 8 of these a day anyways. So I'll be getting plenty of magnesium.
5 to 8?
Yeah, you're
crazy person.
Well, it is. It's what I do.
This is why we can't keep electrolytes.
This is why we can't keep electrolytes in the house because I'm drinking them all the time. So I would just say, guys, I am super excited about this. If you go to any of my links, I have a link to Keto Chow in my link tree. I think the only way you can get this right now is by ordering something from Keto Chow, and then you get a sample pack. This is going to be another thing. No, this is going to be its own brand. This is not going to be a Keto Chow product. Salty is going to be its own brand. They will have their own site, their own shopping. Like all of the stuff will be just Salty. So right now, though, they don't have that. So you go to Keto Chow, order something, you get a sample pack, and I have a link to Keto Chow and all that stuff on there. So if you go to my link, I think do you have a Keto Chow link? Yeah, you're using mine? Okay, so if you go to mine and Coach Nat's page, you can use the link that's there, and that will get you key chow. You can get your first sample pack, okay? Do it. I don't think you'll regret it. In fact, I think you're going to be really happy you did.